Oh, shift. Hey, the market's changing right now, and I don't know why I even bother looking at the numbers, but I'm going to give you the numbers first because there is some information in there that's valuable. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you what we're seeing out on the street in the Tampa Bay real estate market, and things are shifting. So first of all, let's take a look at the numbers. So I've got them right here. The median price is $435,000. That's down about 5% from this time last year. The time to get on contract, that's getting longer and longer too. So that's showing a decreased demand for housing here in the Tampa Bay area. Some other numbers that are relevant. The amount of inventory out there and the attrition rate shows us that we're in what we call a balanced market. In other words, it's not a seller's market, but it's not really a buyer's market either. Now, these numbers here, yeah, they say what they say, but let me tell you what we're seeing out on the street. What we're seeing is a big slowdown in sales. Now, what that means is we've got a decreased demand. Prices are coming down a little bit. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, finally, the bubble's bursting. There's going to be a crash. No, that's not what's happening. Prices are coming down a little. And a lot of that has to do with many of the properties were overpriced anyway, because we've all gotten used to crazy time when the prices were just exploding and everything was just crazy. What we've gotten back to is actually what we consider normal, but it's just that we've all gotten used to crazy stuff, and many people that are in our industry haven't been in way back when things were normal, back before COVID. So this is new to a lot of people. So we're having to double down with good old-fashioned marketing, advertising, selling, getting out there, doing open houses, all those basics. It's back to basics for all of us realtors. So what does that mean to you? If you're a seller, it means you're going to have to be a little more patient. It's going to take a little while to get under contract, and it's going to seem like forever for you guys. If you're a buyer, there's a window of opportunity right now that we haven't seen in years, and I don't think we'll see again for a while. So here's the window of opportunity. Competition has come way down. There's not a lot of people looking for houses at the moment. There's a lot of houses out there. People want to sell. So basic economics, supply and demand, if the demand is low, the prices come down a little bit. Now, again, they're not crashing or anything like that. That's not what's going on. But consider this. Interest rates have come down a little bit. They're expected to come down a little bit more. But now is a good time because the competition isn't there. You can go out, you can enter into a negotiation to buy a house and get a good, fair deal because it's not as competitive as it was. Now, what's going to happen when this window of opportunity closes, when interest rates tick down, somewhere there's a line where the gates are going to open, and all these people that have been sitting on the sidelines waiting are going to flood the market, and there's going to be a lot of competition. And guess what happens when there's a lot of competition for buying homes? Prices go up. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have really low rates and low prices at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. So think long term. Think about, you're going to be in your house on the average about 10, 12 years. So think long term. Think about this. Let's put a plan together. Let's get you into a house where you're getting a really good, fair deal on that house. And there's lots of programs out there where, of course, it's outside the scope of this video, but there's programs where you can buy down the interest rate and get a lower interest rate permanently. In many cases, we're even seeing sellers willing to pay for that. So you don't even have to put in the money towards that. Again, we need a plan. So ask us anything. We'll tell you anything you want to know. Humans over houses is our motto. So thank you for watching. Got any questions? Once again, just ask. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.